Now, effective August 1, 2018, persons, which is actually tomorrow, persons with vehicles that have an engine capacity of 3.0 cubic centimeters and above will be required to pay a luxury tax on their vehicles. This follows the announcements made by the Finance Minister Ken Ofori-Atta when he presented the mid-year budget review in Parliament. Let's take a look at what the components are. And these are just a little bit of information that we put together so we can help you with that. So that is the fact that I just stated earlier on. This is starting tomorrow, which is the 1st of August. So if you drive any of these cars, be ready and be prepared. Now that levy will be paid on the registration of vehicles and subsequently on or before the annual renewal of the roadworthy certificate of these vehicles. And the vehicles that have their roadworthy certificates renewed prior to the passage of this law in 2018 will pay the levy starting from their next renewal date, which is in 2019. So here are some details as to how much you will be paying. If you are 2.9 thereabouts, you're paying 1,000 cedis. Beyond 3 liters, you're paying 1,500. And when you go beyond 4 liters, you're paying 2,000 Ghana cedis. So just check for yourself and know where you stand. If you're using the vehicle beyond 2.5, you do know that some extra charges apply. And these vehicles we are looking at include tractors, ambulances, commercial vehicles that have the capacity to transport more than 10 persons, commercial vehicles for the transport of goods, and of course there are other exemptions that may be prescribed by the minister responsible for finance there. So hopefully this gives you an idea as to what you will be paying based on the sort of car that you use and how you'll be paying that. If you've already registered or done your roadworthy, you're starting in 2019. Now, Efwa Evans Chinwe has also been speaking with some owners of what government is calling luxurious vehicle. They say it is ridiculous for them to be paying these amounts.
I'm not totally in support of these new levies that have come out. The reason being that, we constantly target, soft areas to tax or to impose levies on and forget our responsibility, So if you have a road that is bad, the reason why a lot of people actually opt for a 4x4 is because of their robust suspensions. And that craze has only come about as a result of bad roads. If you are to travel on a journey or even within the city, you encounter a lot of bad roads. I mean, the urbanized areas have good roads, but as soon as you hit the outskirts of town or even some of the inner city areas, it's full of bad roads. Why would you want to, buy a vehicle that for every 6 months you have to go to the mechanics to go get your suspensions checked and changed? I mean, these things are meant to last, but not in some parts of the world like our place. So if you're going to come up with levies and have the justifications for them, also let's see the real meaning of roadworthiness. I think that is extremely important. What is roadworthy? So when you charge roadworthy certificates, and how worthy is the road of the cars that we are, or how worthy is that road? So, I think the government should look at these things again before they just come out with blanket levies on people.
The levy on it is too harsh. Yes, so I'm not comfortable with it at all. 102, currently I'm paying 102 Ghana cedis. And I'm told with effects from tomorrow, I'm going to pay about 1,000 Ghana cedis, which is about 1,000% increment.
I think it's not fair because already people are paying huge taxes at the harbour. And then when they bring into the system and you want them to pay this huge levy, I don't think it's fair because it will discourage people from driving good cars. Already they have bad roads as well. So people need SUVs to drive around. Well, maybe the government can do something else to discourage people, maybe by increasing the taxes. But not when it's already in the system, then you impose these levies on us. I don't think it's fair.